Good evening, fire signs. We're going to start by reading the energy of Aries tonight. This is an elemental read for the fire signs. Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. We'll start with Aries, and we'll move to Leo and then Sagittarius. This is general energy, and I don't know what it'll come up at yet. I don't know if it's going to be what subject it'll choose to throw out here, but take what resonates with you and leave the rest. And if you could like and subscribe, I sure would appreciate it. That would be nice. Had a little trouble with my live feed. I'm still having trouble with this being a little behind, so I'm doing it this way to make it a little bit better for us. I'm not getting a jumper. I need a first card out here. Let's do it. Let's do a quick cut, see if that helps us. Okay, come on. Aries. Aries. What's going on with Aries? Can you focus here? What's going on with Aries? There it is, that one there, right there. It's right on top. First card out is the Queen of Cups. Oh, very nice, very nice. This is a love. Looks like it could be very easily a love reading. We have Judgment. And then the Hermit. Okay. Queen of Cups. You are looking for something. You want something sweet, something nice, something more emotional, more so than anything. You want to be loved by someone, not just build with the monetary thing. You don't want it to be logical. You'd like it to be spontaneous. Looks like something from your past perhaps might be coming around to talk to you. I think we are in some kind of a retro coming up or something like that. And of course we have the Hermit. Something to think about, because maybe you're seeing this differently now than you did before. Perhaps. You've given a lot of thought to these things, what you want for your life right now. You're probably very secure in your monetary situations, doing very well. You would just like to have, somebody with you to share these things. And I could see that single, excuse me, I'm sorry, single Aries would absolutely like to be with someone. They are always very, very excited about meeting new, or they're even willing to revisit old if it's changed in some way or seems to have new energy. New energy doesn't mean it's a new person. Sometimes it just means that person has grown from experience and now they have a new energy they're giving or coming off with. So you're thinking about that, shedding it a little light, giving it some time to see if that has been a change or not, if that person has changed in some way that would match what you really are looking for as opposed to what they may have been before. It's not about the stuff anymore, is it, Aries? Who needs the stuff? You want to know if someone cares about you. Even if you had nothing, they would care. You'd like to know now. There goes some more. What do we have here? You're ready. You are ready to give yourself a brand new start, especially in a passionate relationship. You already have the Pentacles to offer. You're already proud of the work you do. You've worked hard, and you're sitting pretty well. You have a good jump on how this would be a start to build. So like I said, you don't really care about the stuff so much. You're looking for someone who would care about you, not about your stuff. If you're in something, I wonder if you're questioning whether you would be loved. The Devil. The Devil speaks of obsession. It speaks of addiction. It speaks of good and bad. It can be, can't keep their hands off of you. It could be that there was something in their past that caused this relationship to, and perhaps they were exceedingly material, and that's not what you need now. It's not what you wonder if they would be with you for the stuff. That's why you're in hermit mode here. You're seriously considering whether or not that's a good idea. You know, Aries, and I wouldn't be surprised if so many of you sitting in this spot right now. It's sort of a facet that you're in. Thinking about the things that matter the most, what's important to you. I mean, the stuff is just stuff. It can be replaced, but your heart, you've got to trust your heart with someone. Can you trust your heart with this? I don't know there, Aries. You don't either. You're still wondering about that. I don't like that one. And I think you're wondering about that too. You're seriously considering not going there. Yeah, you are considering not going there. Yep, you're walking away from that. That's it just isn't giving you those 2 cups that are truly loving and not monetary or material. All these other cups, they're all stuff. They're just stuff. And they're empty. They're empty of love. They're not fulfilling in the way that you're looking for. Aries, you know, at this time, yeah, you are considering your heart as opposed to your pocket. But you're smart enough to make firm decisions about these things, and you've given the time here to evaluate this here. You've passed the judgment there, and you're probably correct. If you've been with this person before, which it looks like a possibility, you already know who they are, and even though you are open-minded enough to give others a fair shot, this person just doesn't seem to have changed so much. You're a hard worker. You don't need. You've got the 7 of Pentacles here. You've got the 8 of Pentacles here. After evaluating this, you are continuing to build your pentacles, but you don't want this. You don't want this kind of love. You don't know you don't trust that this person is in it for the right reasons. They know what you have in your pentacle. They know what's there. That's what worries you. Maybe they're obsessed over what you can give them and not who you are. You know, everybody asks themselves, if I were in an accident and I were misshapen, or I were burned, or my face were scarred, or I were lost a limb, would they still love me? That's the question you've been asking yourself. I want someone that loves who I am down inside, not what I can give them. Not the material things that I can give them. Who I am. I need to trust my heart. You are asking yourself that question. I need to trust my heart. I want someone I can trust my heart with. I can't. Can I trust my heart with you? And you don't believe you can. So you'll go forward and continue to work like you do and pursue what you're looking for. You'll take a leap. You're leaping off and you're not taking this. That's what this is about. You'll leap into the unknown, whether it be with someone or not. You would rather take that leap alone than to take it for the wrong reasons. You're not going to leap anymore for the wrong things. You're also not going to offer up pentacles and set yourself up for that. And for that, you'll have to fight your way. You'll have to fight your way to this. There'll be a battle, because you'll be battling your own inner self, because you'll want to impress. And by that I mean, look what I have. And you're going to battle your own demon there inside, the one that says, no, don't do that. Don't reveal that. You're not if you're looking for what you claim to be looking for. Yep. You're not going to, you're playing with the 2 of Pentacles. Oops, the balancing of it. Wondering if you should or shouldn't. You shouldn't. popping out everywhere. Oh no, guys, what do we got here? You're making the right decisions here. The magician says, you know what? You have the power to manifest what you're looking for, and you'll be smart about this. Yes, you'll fight with your heart a little bit. You fight with your inner demon of let me show you what I have, and you won't do that. You won't do that this time. You're going to be smart with that. This is a dynamic card here. You have the magician on your side, and then you have the Six of Swords on your side. Yeah, stepping on out there. Stepping off into a new journey with the right thinking. This Six of Swords, in this particular way that it's going along, kind of screams at me that you're going to move in a different direction, where you before always were the one that said, look what I have to offer, look what I have to offer. Now it'll be, I have nothing. You'll do it differently. You're going to take this journey in a different way. You're going to step out in another direction. You're going to take this whole idea. It's an idea in another direction. You're going to do the right thing this time. And of course, there you go. You have a nice celebration there. 3 cups. Is there someone coming for Aries? For him to test his will here, because Aries is going to need to test his will. His or her will. I'm sorry. Aries needs to test their will, what they've decided, how they've decided to handle this. Is anything coming? You're going to have to be strong about that. And then you've got the Chariot. Yes, that's a victory. Something's coming. Something's coming, and it's coming swiftly. Page of Swords. You're a little guarded about that. You're going to have to hold to your conviction here. That Page of Swords is telling me, yes, I'll be strong. I'm going to be strong. I'm going to take up my strength. And I'm going to be strong. The Chariot is not only a card of movement, but it's also a card of victory. It's a win. And you have control over this win. That's what that is telling me. Yep, 7 of Wands. You're going to have to struggle. You're going to have to struggle to not show that off all the time. Stop showing off what you have. You're only drawing in what you don't want. Five of Cups. Yep, still not happy with what's coming toward you. Still struggling with that. You've got to stop doing that. The minute that you do, you're in the sun. You find the sun. Okay. Just when you think that the chips are down, it couldn't get worse, the sun comes out on you. So you hold to your strength, Aries. Don't do what you always do. If nothing changes, Aries, if nothing changes, you'll continue to draw this kind of energy if you continue to act the way, if you continue to show yourself as someone that can be taken from. Every time that you have exhibited your bank book first, you draw this energy, and this is not what you want this time. The pattern, you've got to break this pattern, and I think the Fool here is telling me that you are on a journey at this point to break that pattern, and you will. It's just going to take a while. You've got a lot of fight ahead of you. Some wins, some fights. You need strength. It's going to take magic. It's going to take your actual physical fighting your own demons. But you can do this. You have friends and support. You can do the right thing and pick the people for the right reasons. You just have to show them the right side of you. It's so easy to just lure someone for their appearance. It's so easy to lure them with your monetary situation, and it's always been the way you've gotten, and that's the problem. The sun is the end. This is what you're coming to, the sun. This is the card this is the end of this read. I'm not going further with it. Yep. The end of the read here. This is where you, that's the top. Oh, the world. The wheel of fortune. Yep, and temperance. Okay. Yeah, you've got the sun here at the end, but this is a tough one, man. You've got this journey is your own. This is your, it's not about an actual journey, so to speak. It's about changing the way that you appear to the world to find what you want. Because if you keep doing the same things, you're not going to attract, you're going to continue to attract the same kind of people that haven't worked for you. You're going to continue to attract those people. You've got to stop doing that. If you're looking for those two cups, those cups of emotional love, true and honest, not for something, then you've got to change how you're coming across. That's really all I can tell you, and that's the journey you're on, because you want something different this time. You are tired of the same old thing. That's the pattern that you've been in for quite some time, and you really would like to get out of that. You're dying to leap forward, away from that. And you're willing to fight for that. You're willing to fight your own demons to achieve that. And it's going to take a lot of strength on your part to keep it quiet. Keep it to yourself. Don't try to show that off. It's worked for you in the past, but it's only worked to attract the same stuff. The stuff you don't want anymore. To get the stuff you really want, you're going to have to go in a different direction. And you're going to have faith in your ability to do that. See, you have a victory here. You can drive this chariot where you want it to go. You can. You just have, and it'll head straight for the sun, but you have got to stand strong. Stand strong in that. Stand strong. And do not take what you don't want. Fight it if you have to. It isn't about what someone looks like. It really is about who they are. You know this now. You've learned this lesson. You've learned it the hard way. You really have learned it the hard way. You've been taken for quite a ride for your money. And you know darn well that that's not real love at all. And it won't keep anyone. It certainly isn't worth having either. Because you never really know whether they care about you at all. So I suspect that you are really, really leveling up in your pursuit. And yeah, that's going to be a tough one for you to fight. But you can do this, Aries. I know that you can. You have greatness about you. Yep, and you're sure-footed and you're strong and you have it together. So I know that you can do this, Aries. Just willpower alone will get you there. All right, Aries, that's your reading. I hope all of you got something from this. I know that all of you that are single are looking for that very thing at this time in your life. That's exactly where you are. I hope that it works out, and if you could like and subscribe, I would really appreciate it. Now we're going to get on with Leo. These are a different deck for you, Leo. This is Leo's reading. This is the fire sign Leo. These are the fire readings. This is elemental. I only do the 3 per video. For the elemental reading, I usually do these live. Unfortunately, I'm having trouble with my live stream. It doesn't want to work well for me, and I see that my camera is still on the behind, a little bit behind. I would like my camera to do better, but it's not right now, so we're going to just go with what we can do, because I don't want these to be any later getting out to you. Really don't like them being late getting out as it is. I'm constantly fighting this stupid laptop I've got here, this stupid computer. Goodness, I keep trying to upgrade, but every time I do, it gets worse and worse. The ports get worse. I'm going to have to get another machine, I guess. Or do something different. Who knows? All right, Leo. What's happening for you, Leo? What is your energy right now? What's it look like? How's it feel? What's going on for you? What's going on for Leo? Leo. Where are you at, Leo? What's going on in your world? Leo. Leo. Come on, Leo. Leo. I love my Leos. Come on, Leo. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Um, these elemental these elemental readings do seem to cover a much larger group, it seems, or it feels that way to me. Come on, I need a first card out. If you enjoy the read, I hope you'll like and subscribe. I'm trying to get them out in a more timely manner. Wow, okay, I guess you really wanted those to come out, did you not? All right, what do we have here? All right, it's telling me how we're going to have to let this out. Boredom. Heartbreak. Eight of Pentacles. After hard work, Ace of Wands. Seven of Pentacles. And Queen of Wands. Wow, 6 cards came up for you right away. Oh, wow. Okay. See where we are. Boredom. Heartbreak and boredom. Did your heart broke, did you, or did you break someone else's heart? Ah, 1 and 2. One more over here. Okay, 3. Wow. Alright, headed for another direction. See what's around you. Okay, here it is one. Ah, manifestation. Queen of Cups. Ah, you're looking for something more spontaneous these days, are you? Oh, another couple. 6 of Cups and 5 of Pentacles. Whew. Out in the cold. Somebody got let that much. They're not what you want. Okay. And continuing. 5 of Swords. One more and flip the deck. There it is. One more. And the Hierophant. That's divine timing. And then on the bottom is Strength. So Leo, there's your card. You came out at the end. All right, Leo. Okay, what we got here, it looks like, hard working from heartbreak. Trying to recover, it looks like. You've been going through it here. You're kind of bored with all of that. Pretty bored there. At the final thought of it, you become pretty bored with the whole mess and tired of being so broken. Getting tired of this same thing over and over, breaking your heart every turn, trying to do something and having it all fall apart for you. It looks like that's what's going on here before. Then we've got the Queen of Wands coming up into the 7 of Pentacles, and then the Ace of Wands. Now that looks like there's something very interesting coming toward you. The Queen of Wands, we're talking about passion here when it comes to the Queen of Wands. That's going to excite you quite a bit. It'll spark your excitement and bring you into this 7 of Pentacles. Something is out here that you are growing on your own. You're building. But it's an emotional thing. You've got 7 of Pentacles. Yes, it does. It is a sign of material things, but it is between 2 wand cards, an Ace of Wands and a Queen of Wands. Okay, both of these manifestors and passionate. So whatever this is here in the middle, is very, very passionate about that. Something you're very passionate about, that you are you're bringing to the forefront to give you a new start. Whatever that is, you're bringing it forward. You're very passionate about something. Something you are. Maybe you took up a hobby. Maybe you're doing something different. It looks like you were bored before with what you were doing, and it's just heartbreaking because it wasn't getting you anywhere. The 3 of Swords, I'm thinking, is more metaphorical than it is actual. I think that it screams that it's causing heartbreak, causing boredom, because it's not satisfying you. This 3 of Swords is it's quite a uncomfortable looking card to me. So it's screaming to me that you're very, very tired of the same old, and you have something in your head here you really want to bring to the forefront. You've got something in mind, and you are really, really, really excited about it, but you become excited about something has prompt your interest or and poked you and said, hey, look at this. And now you're really jumping forward with it. You've got an idea. It's an idea. Very passionate about it. And it's a new beginning for you, a beginning of a new journey of, I want to say, self-expression of some kind. It looks like you're really guarding this idea here. You've got a good idea, and you know that it's a good idea. And you're guarding it with everything. That Seven of Wands is screaming, you're guarding it. You're very passionate about it, but you're guarding that idea from everything. No one, you're not allowing anyone to see that. Of course, you're juggling the pentacles. You've got 2 of pentacles here. You're guarding it, but you're juggling how you're going to bring this forward into the real world. 2 of pentacles, of course, being pentacles. How you're going to bring this into the real world. It's juggling from one end to the other here in this picture, and it looks like it's in deep thought that you're juggling that. You have 2 directional here, 2 directions, and you are allowing it to flow. The 6 of Swords in this picture, in this card, is saying there are 2 directions that could be taken, but you are allowing it to flow for you. You're allowing it to flow. You're going to follow along and allow this to flow. You're not spilling it to anyone. You're guarding this idea. This idea you've been manifesting. I'll do this for that. It's Queen of Cups here, but I think that it's the idea of something. I have a feeling that it's a love of some kind. It's something related to love, but it doesn't have to be a person. It's got to be a person that you've got your eye on. You've got your eye on someone here, and you're really thinking how you can bring that forward or get their attention. Guarding guarding how you're going to. You're not saying anything. You're just kind of holding on to it, or maybe you're rehearsing it in your mind. I just can't quite tell. Then, of course, we've got the Queen of Cups here, who is manifesting this very thing, and I've got the Hierophant here in divine timing, but you're going back and forth in your head. Allow this to flow. The Hierophant here, it's very much traditional or divine timing. This is happening when it should, and of course, then there you are on the bottom of the deck with your strength. You're very, very present. Very present in all of this. Someone's out in the cold here, or something. Someone. You're letting this boredom go. That's that. And this is what you're striving toward. This is what you're trying to manifest right now. This 6 of Cups. And you are using you're using your manifestation to do that. This is I'll give for if you give thing. That Queen of Cups always feels that way to me. I'm willing. One hand in the air, the other hand in the air, and it looks like I'm willing to give with this. If I get with this, it's a bargaining. It looks like it's a bargaining of some kind. Now you have to be prepared to do what you say, because the divine is in here saying, okay, now it's your turn. 5 of Swords. You're going to have to give that to get. There's a bargaining taking place here. Oh yeah, that's a bargain. 5 of Wands. It's a struggle and a fighting for it. Bargaining. 2 of Wands. Oh yeah. But then you'll get the Knight of Cups. This is an action card. And the 4 of Wands. That's coming. Okay. Yep. This is a manifestation of very, very much a love that's not so boring. You would like to have something a little more spontaneous, a little more active, a little more invested in time for the summer. At least for the summer. You don't expect anything to last forever, but you certainly would like it to be a good time for the moment. It could be something long-lasting. If it all plays out correctly, it could be long-lasting. Okay, Leo, looks like you've got a nice summer ahead of you. Go ahead and keep manifesting what you're looking for. It looks like the Hierophant is here saying you're going to get it. And it looks like a good A nice time for you this summer. You have this Knight of Cups with the flowers in his hand, all ready to come to you. Nice Four of Wands for some good times this summer. I see you're bored with the previous. You're not going to do things the same way. You want some spontaneity. Spontaneous. And I think that's a lot of you. If you're single, that's what you're looking for. Some fun. You're looking for a better time. All right, Leo. Very nice. I hope that resonated with some of you. Let's get on to Sagittarius. This is your reading for Sagittarius. Where are the cards I'm going to use for you, Saggy? I want to use these. Let's go for these. This is a different set. Let's give these a go. These are the Witch's Tarot. Let's see what we've got here. How they work with me. Sagittarius. Let's see what we got for you. This is your elemental reading for Sagittarius, mid-April 2023. I apologize for not getting this out on a live read. Normally that's what I do with these, but I'm having trouble with my feed, with it trying to keep, it's behind just a little, and it's not, my computer is acting up, so to keep these from being so late, I had to do it this way. I just had to. There's no getting around that. I'd rather they be this way than way too late. Way too late. Way out of time. Okay, come on. Let's get these up. Okay, Sagittarius. What's happening for you? What is the general energy? What's going on in Sagittarius world right now in April? What's going on, Sagittarius? This is the elemental read. First card out is the Two of Cups. What a beautiful picture. That's a nice card. It speaks of love. It speaks of equality. It speaks of equal. Give and take. Give and take. Seeing someone in the same light. And I see we have the the Lovers. Oh yes, I'm going to keep that with your Two of Cups because that's what that is. The Lovers. A choice was made and you are moving into something just now. Just something brand new with you. Just started. Something new has come. Just getting its feet started. And of course we have the Fool. That's your leap. Yep, you took a leap. It's just getting started. So far, everything looks really nice. It's definitely an equal reciprocity. You have a nice card there. And we've got the Six of Pentacles. That's a nice card too. It speaks of equality as well. The kindness of giving. Both of you, whoever this is, both of you are thrilled by giving. You're not so much as getting as you are giving. Both parties in this are the same. You're finding that you both are more interested in giving than you are taking. And I see that the Eight of Swords is here, keeping things a little bit locked up. Somebody's keeping their heart a little locked up, not quite ready to share yet, which is all right. You don't need to share. It's guarded. And it's too soon to share these things anyway. Just take your time. Keep your eyes open. It looks good so far. And we've got the Page of Pentacles. Yes, it does look good so far. Keep an eye on things. You're being made a nice offer there. It's just a page so far. That's coming up. We have the cups already. Now we're looking at pentacle work here. And you got to be careful with showing what you have as well as they are too. You're both very much alike. Very much alike. You're not opening up everything. I wonder if you're looking at another Sagittarius. This person is a lot like you. You feel very much like you found someone a lot like yourself. Now we've got the King of Pentacles. That's a future thing. Okay. Both of you are very strong with your work. You're both very work ethic. You both do what you're supposed to do. You take care of your homes, take care of yourselves, your lives. You both have strength. And you both have that. We've got the King of Pentacles here. The King of Pentacles, that is coming forward with the possibility of sharing your lives and bringing pentacles together. This is slow energy here, but that's all right. You don't want your pentacles to be revealed so quickly. I see that we have the Five of Cups down here. We have the Ace of Swords and the Page of Wands. Okay, that's a little bit sweet, a little bittersweet somewhat. Maybe you're finding out some things that you don't quite like coming up, but, you know, yeah. I still don't think it's a bad energy. I really don't. What I think here is, you're gonna have to make concession for the things that don't always look perfect. This Ace of Swords out here is communication. You need to communicate more. It's a communication card. It's about communicating. I don't know that you're communicating so much if it's not in the bedroom. Let's just say that. Got the Page of Wands here, that passion calling. That's the communication as well. That's a communication card, but it's a different kind of communication. This is physical communication. This is our conscious communication. Okay, this is about life in general or where you're headed. Neither of you really wants to talk about that. Not quite ready to talk about that. That's all right. It's not necessary. Not yet. Give that time. It's all right. It isn't a necessary thing. I see you still have a nice amount of communication in the other direction, if you know what I'm talking about. Then you have Death. That's a nice transformation. Death is a good card. It's a transformation energy. It talks about rebirth, renewal, transformation, a changing of the whole dynamic. I don't think it's a bad thing. I think that'll open up doors of communication for you. Oops. That'll open up doors of communication between the two of you. Both of you will have a transformation here in each other's direction, which is not a bad thing. You'll go from just this limerence here into something more deep and more substantial. Yup. You got the World. Okay, yep, your transformation will take you right to the World. That's the World card. That you really can't get better than that. That's if your transformation sends the two of you into a card that reflects the world, you've really found someone that might last with you, Sagittarius. They might last with you. That's hard to do for someone with Sagittarius. They are very hard to stay with. They're hard to stand by. They're strong, and that's Sagittarian energy is very, very strong, and it's hard for anyone to stand with it, to stand by it. I mean, you have to be a heck of a person to stand by a Sagittarius, stand next to him, and be on equal footing. Yes, you may be equal in this cups of love in this limerence department, but intellectually, it's very hard. They are a dynamo. Sagittarius is a dynamo. They have more energy than a lot of signs out there, and they will outwill you in a heartbeat. Sagittarius is strong in that. It's hard to stand next to them without feeling, if you're a male, emasculated. If you're a female, belittled. I mean, females standing next to a male Sagittarian is very hard. And males standing next to a female Sagittarian is very hard. It's very hard to do. You won't never quite feel like you can keep up with them. They're hard to keep up with. They're sure-footed hunters. And you got the Star here. So your communication will get better, and it's looking great. The World and then the Star. I mean, my God, transformed into that? That's perfect. This might be a good, long-lasting thing for you. It's later in life, I see. It's Six of Cups. Oh, yeah, that settles down there. There you go. It settles down into a very nice, comfortable place. Six of Cups looks so comfortable there. Look at that. That's beautiful. All those cups of just beautiful things between you. You'll realize that when you get good conversation going. This is going to be the communication that you've been longing for. You really have been longing for this kind of person. And then there you go, the Magician on the bottom. Absolutely. This looks good. By the end of summer, I see the two of you making magic. I see the two of you working well together. I see you nicely calmed down. You have good communication. You have spontaneity. You have all the things that make life worth it. You have the limerence in the beginning here. Oh, absolutely. That's always a good thing. There's never a question there. But then the communication development, that's going to be the tough one. And the sharing of pinnacle and secret and so forth. Whether you come together to be able to be around each other all the time, that's a big feat. Now this here, this transformation energy that brings you to the world and the star, I really think that's a big change for both of you. But you're willing to make that change, and it'll take you to the right place for the right reason. Both of you are willing to put it out there for that. Whoever it is that's giving you this, and I don't know who this is. This could be anything. I want to say that this is a little air energy. You've got a little bit of everything, man. You've got fire here. You've got earth. You've got everything. You got balance here. There's all kinds of things going on here. You got just about everything possible. Anybody. It's a matter of whether they have the same. They're in the same profound facet that you are in at this time. I think that they are. This person is. There'll be magnificent conversation. I mean, really good conversation. Once you break through the barrier you've got going on right here. This barrier right here. And you break through it here. The transformation. In fact, this transformation might come on the heels of we don't get along so well, but then we can't be without each other. You'll finally break through. You'll finally break through. And everything will start to fall into place for you. All right, Sagittarius, that's good looking energy. I'm real happy to see that. I think you're going to have a great summer. I hope you got something out of this. I do see something very special for you. I see that you've taken the leap, and this person that you've taken the leap with is a good one. So go ahead and breakthrough. Get through that communication thing, and you'll be fine. All right, thank y'all. That's your elemental reading for the fire signs. Thank you for joining me. I hope you got something out of this. Take care.